Imagine a computer so small it fits in the palm of your hand, yet so powerful it makes a $5,000 dedicated workstation look like a toy from the last decade. For years, the Mac Mini was the entry-level Mac. It was the box you bought when you couldn't afford the Pro, or when you just needed a server to sit in the corner of your office. But something has shifted deep inside the labs at Apple Park. The engineers have stopped playing it safe. They've realized that the future of computing isn't about how big the box is, but how dense the intelligence inside it can become. This is the story of the Mac Mini M5, a machine that is about to rewrite the rules of what a desktop is allowed to be. If you're watching this, you're likely tired of the incremental updates. You're tired of hearing about 15% faster CPU, or slightly better thermal management. You want the revolution. And the M5 Mac Mini isn't just a step forward. It's a leap off a cliff into a new dimension of performance. We're talking about a total architectural redesign, a move toward a 2-nanometer fabrication process that shouldn't even be possible yet. Today, we are breaking down the leaks, the benchmarks, and the sheer engineering audacity that makes the M5 Mini the most dangerous computer Apple has ever built. Let's talk about silicon first, because that is where the soul of this machine lives. The M5 chip isn't just an evolution of the M4. It is the first consumer chip to utilize vertical transistor architecture. Instead of spreading components out across a flat piece of silicon, Apple is stacking them. It's a skyscraper of power. This allows for a unified memory bandwidth that rivals the most expensive graphics cards on the planet. Imagine having 128 gigabytes of RAM that isn't just nearby, but is physically fused to the processor. The latency disappears. The bottlenecks vanish. When you click render, the machine doesn't think. It just acts. But power creates heat, right? Usually yes. But the M5 Mac Mini introduces a phase change cooling system that feels like something out of a sci-fi movie. There are no traditional fans spinning at thousands of RPMs creating that annoying high-pitched whine. Instead, Apple is using a solid-state thermal material that absorbs heat and dissipates it through the entire aluminum chassis. The case is the heatsink. Even when you are pushing the M5 to its absolute limit, training a local AI model or editing 8K ProRes footage, the machine remains silent. Deathly silent. It's a ghost in the room, doing the work of a titan without making a sound. Now let's look at the design. The M5 Mac Mini is rumored to be shrinking even further. We are moving toward a miniaturized Pro aesthetic. It's half the height of the previous generation, looking more like a polished slab of obsidian than a traditional computer. But don't let the size fool you. On the back, Apple is finally listening to the Pro users. We're looking at 4 Thunderbolt 6 ports. Yes, Thunderbolt 6. The bandwidth is so high you could run 3 6K Pro Display XDRs off this tiny box without a single stutter. It's the ultimate clean desk setup. One cable to the monitor, and the Mini provides all the power and data you could ever dream of. But why is the USA tech community so obsessed with this specific model? It's because of the value-to-power ratio. For the first time in history, the gap between the Mini and the Studio has become razor-thin. The M5 Pro variant of this machine is expected to outperform the previous M2 Ultra. Think about that for a second.